Hey y'all, I am currently in Nesevar, Bulgaria. I know a lot of y'all have been seeing my stories and probably think I'm just floating around Europe, having the time of my life and just doing whatever the hell I want. And there's a few things I really wanted to share with y'all today. That's really not quite what this trip is about. My friend Steve and I have decided to really take on the venture of our lives, and in that, really just embrace fixing a lot of our vices and just challenging ourselves in a way that we've never challenged ourselves before. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, this is by far the scariest thing I've ever done in my entire life. I am not one to share my life publicly, nor my personal life. Yeah, I may send y'all videos all over the internet of where I am, but never of my personal struggles and whatnot. And I really do think that at this point, this is what it's going to take for me to fix some of them, is to share them publicly and hold myself accountable to the world, not just myself. Ever since I was 12 years old, I've been haunted with what is called trichotillomania. It really is this compulsive disorder where you just obsessively pull out your hair. It's really heinous and quite disgusting. And it's something I have not, nor has psychology, even figured out how to handle the end period. And that's really all I'm gonna get into it. But honestly, and I've been searching for this for the past 7 months, what happened, what created who I am and why I behave and act the way I do. And I realized at that moment in my life, as a 12-year-old, I lost everything I knew as love. And I had no outlet for it. I started having mental blocks in gymnastics. I couldn't perform the skills I had been forming for several years. And I honestly had no outlet for it. I mean, I was so frustrated. So frustrated. I mean, like, of course there's the normal, like, screaming into your pillow, you know, yelling at your parents, whatever. But I remember even, like, scratching my legs, just, like, to the point where I could feel it, where I could feel the pain, because that's the pain I felt at the time, and I just didn't know where to release it. And at the same time, I also began picking at my eyelashes. I do remember around the first time what happened. I picked one. I think I want to say I was at the lunch table, and I just saw it, and I saw the root of it, and I was fascinated with it. And that was 6th grade. It was a new school, and new friends, or no friends, I can't even remember. And I think it got to the point to where I used that to take control over the only thing I had control of in my life. And then it became obsessive, and it continued on, and it continued on to the point where I had no eyelashes, no eyebrows. I even would pick at my nose. I mean, it's like the most heinous thing. It's repulsive, it's disgusting, and but that's what I did. And it feels good, which is what's terrifying. And this is the biggest thing I've ever done. It is something that has just haunted me that I've never been able to fix. I've been scared to swim. I've been scared to be in front of boyfriends. I've been scared to be asked about it. I get defensive. I would fucking, like, go off on people about this. Like, I have not figured out how to fix it. And now that I'm here, I know how to fix it. And ever since November, I've been telling people I don't have anything to hide. I really don't. And yet every fucking day I put on makeup and I hide who I am and what I struggle with. And I'm so done. It's like, I'm so done. I can't do it anymore. I can't struggle with this anymore. I will suffer through having to see my bald face every day to finish this. I'm really not looking for any sympathy. This is a challenge to myself, and this is something I've been striving to do for years, but I haven't had the will until now to actually do it. And I'm gonna fucking do it. And that's it. That's all this is. So with that said, I'm gonna show y'all what this bald face looks like. This is the bald face I'm gonna see until hair starts growing throughout these videos we are creating. There's really only one exception to this, and this is if or when we're in Budapest or Bucharest, then we go out. And granted, like, I'm gonna look damn good if we're there and we're going out. I mean, it's just the end period. But this is what I'm gonna show the world, and this is how I'm gonna keep it, because this is what it's gonna take to fucking fix it. As brutal as that is. So. This is me. This is me without my mask. Without the mask I've worn for 14 years. And I know for a fact it's almost foolproof. If I torture myself with these images every day, it's gonna work. And I'm gonna fix it. I know I'm not the only one that struggles with any type of mental illness or disorder or struggles in general. And y'all, one thing I'm really adamant about is I want to fucking do something in this world. I want to help people. I want to be there. I want to do something, somehow, some way. And at this moment, I realize I can't until I handle myself, which is another reason why I'm doing this video. But also, while I'm going through this process, I know I'm not the only one with trichotillomania or any mental struggles and whatnot. And so if anybody wants to message me or just wants to know that someone else is there that's going through the same thing, I can definitely do that. I'm in a different time zone. It may take me a few hours to get back to you, but that's something that I'm more than willing to do, because at this point I can't do more than that. And so if I can just do something to be there for someone else, I will absolutely give you my all.